Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my ordnance survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Alright, welcome to episode 2. I decided to do this in an episode kind of series. How long each episode is, I have no idea. I will just try to make this as consistent as possible. However, you know, I might just forget and record more than I should, or less than I should. But I'll try to make it for around, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes each one. And do this as an episode, release it throughout the week. However long this game takes me, I really don't know. Wow. So there's a shipwreck over here, and there's a path out to the left side. And I'm not sure what's out on the right. Ooh, but this ship looks amazing. Looks absolutely... the fuck? Am I seeing shit? The fuck? I can't. That does look like. Okay, that is definitely a person. Oh my. Dude, it got really. Where did it go? It's still there. Okay, it got super dark for a second. I could see it really well. Oh my god. I swear to god. I want to explore the ship really bad, but I have to see what's up here. Oh my god. Please, it seriously disappeared. Or was it even there? I don't know. It walked down from here.
An imagined answer phone message. The tires are flat, the wheel spins loosely, and the brake fluid has run like ink over this map, staining the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute, compromised.
God
Where you saw
damn it.
galaxies, I saw only bruises cut into the cliff by my lack of sobriety.
Apparently I'm an alcoholic. That's okay. Clearly I'm seeing shit. Okay, I think I need to go up. I can't tell. There's so many different... because I can go that way too. There's a path on... Oh, I don't know which way to go. You can tell I'm a freaking wreck on sandbox. If I was in a sandbox game. I can't deal with two paths. I just like a nice linear way to go. And this is fairly linear. It's just still... I feel like I'm missing stuff on the other side. On the other side. Okay, so this just loops back around and takes me back this way. Okay, perfect. So I need to find a way out of here. Not out of here, but down from here. Is that a break in the fence? Oh, break in the fence right here. Unless there's something over here that I'm going to walk by. No, I think that's it. Okay. Yes. That's a pretty big shipping vessel. I think, I don't know. These crates seem insanely large though. So I guess it's not that big, but it has these rail cards on them, and they apparently they were shipping something out here, or they were shipping something somewhere around here and then crashed. Oh, this is so scary. I don't know if there's anything important out here, but I'm just gonna walk towards this sunken ship out here, or this... Okay, they have a buoy. They have a light buoy out there. How did this guy crash so hard? Oh, what was it called? You know, typically right back here they would actually be named, like there would be the name of the boat and shit like that. It tell you where it's from. Eat more. Eat more. Eat more? More? It says eat something. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't say anything. Did I... Oh boy. Can anyone read that? Because I cannot read that. What the hell does that say?
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing, homie. Yeah, there is one right down there. I wonder if... Okay, well, let's try to get onto the boat, maybe. You know, there hasn't been a puzzles, but I'm just so curious about this. I'm so scared I'm gonna look in one of these and just see a dead body. Just something to freak me out. What do we got in here? So there's no way I can get up there. Sad! What a tease. You over there, ghost? Huh? It definitely feels like there's the beacon right over the hill there. Okay, so I need to go this way. Definitely feels like I'm being haunted right now.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Jeez. Okay. So there's an upper path, a middle path, and a lower path. Middle and lower look like they lead to the same area. Not quite.
Is this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside, falling away to black forever.
Oh wow. I really want to jump down there. Oh, it's so fun looking. Okay, I won't go any closer. Look like water at the end of the hole, not black forever, but if you must be dramatic. A house. Let's go to the house. Oh, another house. There's two houses.
I've begun to climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
The fuck? Come on, game. I got my instincts to run to the corner. There's drugs everywhere. Blood, gauze patches soaked in blood, and looks like some sort of medical scalpels shit things. Some more blood around here. This is so eerie. Okay, I'm getting out of there. I don't like it in there at all. Why must these sounds persist? That's kind of cool. A little cut down trees and make a log path up to your place. Yeah, considering what was down in that shed, I don't feel comfortable exploring. Every time I go inside buildings, like weird shit happens, and it's not
the bothy was
fun.
Constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jacobson, from a lineage of...
Oh fuck!
He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
What the fuck was that? It was drawing. It was doing graffiti. I know. Oh, what is that? That is. It's like a pepper. I have no idea. Okay, he was right here and walked to the left. Is he in there? Oh, I don't want to go inside. I thought he walked around. Ah, nervous. Fucking. Oh man.
Inventory. A trestle table we spread wallpaper on in our first home. A folding chair. I laughed at you for bringing camping in the lakes. I was uncomfortable later and you laughed then. This diary, the bed with the broken springs. Once asleep you have to remember not to dream. A change of clothes. Donnelly's book, stolen from Edinburgh Library on the way here. I will burn them all on the last morning and make an aerial of my own.
There's a light down there. Is that a person? I can't tell what's in there. There's a light though. Hello? Hello? Let's be friends. Hello? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, seriously? Oh, this game is like, oh man, they're really screwing my head right now. I don't like this. I don't know where can I go any other way? I just want to check what's in here real quick. Another chemistry symbol, I believe. That's an interesting molecule. I'm not sure what it is. It's not making any sense, to be honest. I've never had to do anything that resembles that. See, those dashes show what direction the molecule is coming out, whether it's going away or coming towards you. And I don't know what those arrows are for, to be honest. And yeah, so I don't think I could explain that. I think that's kind of a little bit like it's kind of chemistry, but mostly nonsense. Unless someone knows. Oh. Great. That looks like a tomb. Someone got buried. Must have been a cat. I hope. Okay, dude. Are you back there? You back hanging out? You're not. You're not, are you? Nope. Okay. Well, you had a light. That was... How did he get over there? You were up... I think it was the same guy. Let's see here. Do I want to walk off this cliff? I do. I really do. But I'm not going to. What's all down there? There's a pretty big ravine. Holy smokes. This looks... Okay, everything... This looks really amazing. Very pretty. This feels insanely dangerous.
Donnelly, the laudanum and the syphilis. It is clearly not how he began, but I've been unable to discover if the former was a result of his visiting the island or the force that drove him here. For the syphilis, a drunk driver smashing his insides into a pulp as he stumbled these paths, I can only offer my empathy. We're all victims of our age. My disease is the internal combustion engine and the cheap fermentation of yeast.
Huh. I'm a little confused with that. Is he saying that fossil fuel burning and...
They found Jacobson in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose.
Yeah.
All around him small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
Okay, I don't want to find that body. I'm a little nervous. I can't tell if I'm the guy and I'm narrating my walk right now, or if it's like I'm just exploring this area and I'm seeing what had happened in the past from this guy's point of view. I don't know. Is he the ghost or what? I mean, there's clearly something ghostly going on here. Oh. Pardon my friends, they're going to lighten the mood, I guess.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken.
Oh, shit.
It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Oh, dude. What is that? Oh, God. What the hell's going on here? Books. Lots of books. So what are these books? I can't read that. Hebridean history? I don't know what the name. A Hebridean. Oh. Is it a Hebridean? So like, I don't know. That's not Hebrew, is it? Is it another way to say Hebrew? I don't know. I really don't know. There's some other things written down here. I wish I could read that. I need to get a above 1080p resolution monitor. Then I could zoom in real close. Get all that beautiful little detail. Holy smokes. Alright, we'll explore this cave in part 3.